All right, so let's do some Holmes trivia. We're going to ask you some questions. You got to answer quick. How many homes have you fixed over the years?
On the show.
Yeah, not like, yeah, just the television series. How many shows?
200, just over 200 houses we've done on the show. Again, that doesn't include, you know, all of the Home Free, all the other shows that I did. We built 22 houses and gave them away. When you think of just over 200 houses, you got to do the math on the construction because nobody ever had the money. And hopefully they had something. Lean on me, damn near bankrupt me. But hopefully they had something. And when you look at the value of renovations, if we just said 200, and I know it was 216 in that neighborhood.
It was 216, you're correct.
Okay, look, wow, okay. But if you look at 200, and on average, because we've done $1 million on a house, we've done 500, 600, 800, 200, 100, homes on homes, really was in the $100,000 range at the time that the show started. You can go 200,000, 2 times 2 is 4, right? So 200,000 times 200 homes equals?
Nope. A lot.
200,000 times 200 homes, 20 mil? No.
40? Listen, I failed
I got
math.
I got a newborn at home, okay?
That amount of houses is...
It's a lot.
It's 40 million.
I said 40, and you guys gave me a funny look, so I thought I was wrong. But I did the math first. That's like, I never get math right.
I forgot to carry the two.
Look at it, though. Look at it. That's $40 million.
Yeah.
And if it actually was over that, which I think it was, I really do, that's an awful lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
On really based on the majority of being done wrong in the first place or bought wrong, purchased wrong. It doesn't matter. That is a crap load of money that is, to me, a waste.
Yeah.
But we did help people.
What's the first thing you ever built? And part B to that question, do you think it's still standing today?
I know what he's going to say.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a tree.
Oh man, look, when I was a kid, I was probably 4, and I took apart every toy, radio. My dad got mad at me all the time because I was a freak. I wanted to know how things worked. What was the first thing I built? I don't know if it was the bed in the closet because I was tired of sleeping in the same room with my brother, or it was the trailer that I built that could be hauled by my bike. It was a trailer. It was like a mini trailer is what it was. My dad said, first of all, where'd you get the wood and all the nails?
And then you got in trouble because it's his.
But I learned as a young boy. I'd be walking around properties, and if there was wood out there, skids, I took it and I cut it up and I built things.
You still do that.
No.
You're a collector of the things.
Maybe.
All right.
Well, speaking of quirky habits, I think what are each of our quirky habits? Because yours, I would say, is you don't like to throw things out. So when we're on a job, you're like, we can reuse that. I can reuse that. I'll take that home and we can reuse it on another job, or I can reuse it on...
When I was brought up, craft dinner and hot dogs was luxury.
Yeah.
So we were broke. And what you don't do is waste anything. Today's world is to throw it all out into the waste field that no one, they never really pay attention to where the hell that garbage goes. So maybe that has gotten into me that I didn't like.
Maybe?
Don't call me a hoarder because I'm not a hoarder, but I don't like to throw out things that I know one day I can use. And the funny thing about this is, I don't know if it was you guys that sent it to me. There was this thing on social media where the son said to the dad, if only we had a 2x4 that was about this big and just shaped like this. And he goes,
yeah.
And he runs downstairs. He's had it for 40 years. He runs downstairs, goes through his stuff, and there's the piece of wood that he needed.
Honestly, that's you in a nutshell. Sure, I won't say hoarder, but you're a collector. And it's good because it's nice to bring new life into some older things and find ways to donate. However, I think there is a line that should not be crossed.
I think I inherited that trait
think?
As well, because we grew up, we didn't have a lot either, so I'm thinking like, hey, I know how much these things cost. So when you see something that's good on site, like this good condition, I can reuse this. Now that I'm building my own house and now that I'm having to actually get rid of stuff or move stuff around, I'm like, I need to stop collecting stuff.
Do you remember when we were doing the garage and you wanted me to give you all the bolts and stuff from the garage door?
I still have those. I
Yeah,
haven't used them
see?
yet, but
Yeah. Oh, wow. You haven't used them? It's been over a year.
Yeah,
They're
but
well-
if you have the mindset of just throwing things out because you shouldn't collect it,
Or donate.
hold
That's fine
it
too.
and give it to someone.
That's donating. I just don't need it. I don't need it in my house. I have too many of the things.
well, I think Sherry's quirk is leaving things on the job site. She likes to donate to the job site.
Or a coat.
Tools.
Yeah.
Okay. That is one of my quirks.